Hey everyone, I am the Only Resh and welcome to the channel. Now that we're far enough into the next generation of gaming, probably far enough now to stop calling it next gen and start calling it current gen, right? We all want to know what kinds of great new games we're going to start getting, in addition to the ones we already know about. In a Wired interview with Herman Hulst, who is the PlayStation Studio lead and former Guerrilla Games managing director, we found out that Sony has more than 25 new games in development for the PS5, and nearly half of them are entirely new IP, meaning new characters, new stories, not sequels of existing franchises. Now, I know that can be underwhelming when you first hear it, while there's new games being made, shocker. But let's break it down a bit first. Hearing this statement from a higher up at PlayStation, those 25 plus new games are all either first-party PlayStation games and or partnerships with third-party developers. First-party meaning games like God of War, The Last of Us, Horizon Forbidden West, and stuff like that, and third-party partnerships meaning games like Returnal and Kena Bridge of Spirits. Also, nearly half of them are totally new IP. Yes, most people do love those reliable franchises, The Last of Us, God of War, Uncharted, but personally, I always love seeing new ideas, new stories, experimental game mechanics, and just more risks being taken in new games. That is what leads to new innovation. That is what leads to the next big thing instead of just getting more of the same that is slightly better than the last. That is the part of this news that excites me the most, hands down. We also have to take into consideration the games that we already know about. Horizon Forbidden West, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, God of War Ragnarok, and Gran Turismo 7 for first party, and also Kena Bridge of Spirits, Deathloop. I know Deathloop is an Arcane Studios game, which is now technically owned by Xbox, but there's still contracts there with PlayStation. And also maybe Final Fantasy 16, Forspoken, and probably a couple other games I'm forgetting. Games like these might be included in that 25. I'm assuming they are, just so Sony had a bigger number to tell people. Some outlets have reached out to Sony to get some clarification on whether or not all of those games are included in the 25, but Sony hasn't responded yet. Even if all those are included, that still leaves almost 20 games partnered with or owned by Sony that will come out on PS5 and are currently in development that we don't know about yet. And like I said before, around 12 of them are totally new IP, not from existing franchises. Overall, this is all really good to hear. We have started to expect a lot more of Xbox recently with all of their acquisitions, now owning 23 first party studios, and now we get this news about first party and partnered games from PlayStation. The games industry as a whole is getting even bigger than before, and I have a very, very good feeling about this console generation. Let me know in the comments what kind of games you're hoping for from the 25 number given from PlayStation, or if you have any predictions on what games we'll see soon. If you want more gaming news and discussions like this, as well as Let's Plays, challenge runs, and more, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and follow me in my other content on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, basically anywhere at The Only Resh. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, beat that boss, find that last collectible, roll those credits. I'm out.